For another video with me, Bearman Crypto. So in today's video, guys, I just wanted to cover some of the top news stories that I've seen come across my desk that I found quite interesting, and I just wanted to really share with you and bring to your attention, because I think in this space, all the news that are coming out, they can potentially move the markets. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So just starting off early part of the week, there was news coming out about the UK basically recognizing crypto and how they want to introduce regulations in line with existing financial instruments. So this is off the back of the introduction of the new Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, who is essentially, from what I've seen, bullish on crypto. So I think it's great for this space. So I think there's going to be various news coming out on this in terms of how they will be looking to essentially regulate the market, and particularly what they're focusing on is stable coins. I think they really want to start stabilizing how they regulate basically stable coins, because I think if we think back to the bull run last year, people are earning ridiculous amounts in APY through some of these stable coins. So I think the UK have looked at this, and I think they definitely want a piece of the pie. And one of the things that I'm constantly looking at is, with all this introduction of regulation, the regulation that will be introduced, in my opinion, will be one that will be favorable to banks, because I think regulation basically will not work until banks can have found a way to monetize it and benefit from it. So that's one of the top news articles that I saw this week. And jumping right onto the next one. So we've seen how the crypto markets have moved this week. It felt as if we're entering another bull run, really. But I would say, obviously, exercise caution. So as you will see here, there was 786 million liquidations, and this was pretty much short liquidations. This is basically, when I say short liquidations, these are people betting that the markets were going to go down. So there was a huge amount of liquidations on Tuesday, early part of this week. That's when we started really seeing the markets pumping. And again, this is not saying that it's a definite pivot in the market, because I think this could be pretty much a bear market rally and nothing more than that. So I would always say, again, exercise caution. Make sure you do your own further research before investing any of your money. Anything I do talk about myself personally is not financial advice. It's just what I'm seeing and what I'm doing in the market, and I'm just sharing with you my journey in this space. So you can see here, this depicts how much liquidations were on the various exchanges. So you can see all these people getting wiped out. It's a huge amount of money that was being lost. Close to 328 million worth of Bitcoin were liquidated. So whoever was going through that liquidation, it is a painful process. Right, on to the next article. And again, what came across in the headlines again, I think, was based on FTX looking to introduce their own stablecoin. So this guy, the CEO of FTX, he's been in the news this week with, it's not been positive news about him, basically. Some people are basically saying that he is trying to make crypto unfavorable for the regular person. Basically, what he's been doing is buying companies, and it looks like here he was potentially looking at acquiring Robinhood at some point. Again, so he's basically trying to make crypto work to his advantage and the advantage of his company, rather than the regular people. So it's not been favorable news about him this week. And you can see here, so the headline here is about FTX introducing their own stablecoin. So that's been hitting the headlines this week, and they're looking to, as it says in the article, looking to acquire a partner. So I'm not sure what that means. Are they going to look to acquire an existing stable coin? Are they going to, again, in line with earlier news this week, are they going to try and acquire an existing stable coin provider? No one knows. Are they going to develop it from scratch? No one really knows. And we all know what happened earlier part of this year with Luna and the US DT, when it started, when it started losing its peg. What happened to the Luna stablecoin, which basically went down to zero. So who knows? Let's watch what happens, and what FTX do. Just keep your eye on it. And in other news, what else has been happening? So start of earlier part of this week, we had this headline here about the Premier League starting to enter the crypto space, and they're looking to introduce digital tokens, working with a French company called So Rare. So what they're basically looking to do is enter the crypto space by the looks of it, by starting to do NFTs. I think it's a great way to start to take crypto a bit mainstream, because English football is massive, and I think it will attract massive people into the space. So they'll be looking to do stuff like static images of players. We've got Harry Kane, Haaland. If this does go ahead, trust me, it's going to bring a lot of attention to the crypto markets. And you'll start to see a lot more people starting to look at NFTs. So it can only be a good thing for this space. And talking of NFTs, so Twitter, as we know, Mr. Musk is now on board with Twitter, and he's now he'll be taking over at the helm. So there was this article which came out just before the announcement of Elon Musk's deal going through to acquire Twitter. So here, where Twitter have now enabled, they will enable users to be able to buy and sell NFTs through tweets. Again, this is a great way to take crypto mainstream, and I think with Elon Musk running the company, I think there's going to be a lot of crypto introduced through Twitter. One of the things that I saw somewhere, an article that I saw, is potentially Dogecoin could potentially, again, not financial advice, be the currency to be used on Twitter. So it will be interesting to see what happens. So this is what they'll be looking to introduce. So basically NFT tweet tiles displaying the artwork as an NFT. So there's a few marketplaces that they're going to be working with. So they've got Rarible, Magic Eden, Dapper Labs, and Jump Trade NFT. So Magic Eden are massive in terms of within the Solana ecosystem. They already run a big marketplace for the Solana ecosystem, so that's great to see. And Dapper Labs is on the Flow blockchain. So again, this is all good publicity for the crypto space. So let's wait and see what happens at Twitter. Interesting times ahead. And just the last article that I wanted to cover off today, basically, this headline which just came out literally today. So Binance confirming that they are an investor in Twitter as Elon Musk takes over the reins. So you got a comment here from CZ saying we're excited to be able to help Elon realize a new vision for Twitter. What that vision is, God, no one knows. Let's wait and see what happens with these two massive giants. We aim to play a role in bringing social media and Web3 together in order to broaden the use and adoption of crypto. So that's a big statement there, just saying adoption. So what that looks like, no one knows yet, but it's a great way to continue to take crypto mainstream. And obviously CZ is a massive player in this space, being the founder of Binance. So exciting times ahead. I think the deal's pretty much done now. So let's wait and see. I think there's going to be massive things coming to Twitter in terms of crypto. So that's the last article I wanted to cover, guys. I hope you found that content interesting. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video so that it gets shared with everyone else. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care.